Okay, let's stop the music, maestro. Now, do I trust what YouTube's showing me? We are live, I hope. I'll let the stream catch up. Oh, let me just press the escape key on the keyboard there to get you back into the flight. Let's just see. I just want to make sure everything's okay. This is in preparation. Nobody said hello yet in the chat, so I'll say hello. If you can hear me and you're watching, say hello. YouTube data's all over the place. It's one of the lovely things about streaming on YouTube, isn't it? So please someone say hello, let me know the stream's okay. So basically I did a video yesterday about the big triple Swedish airport pack by Orbx. And I'm at one of them. Which one am I at? I'm at ESKS, Scandinavian Mountains Airport. Zoom over, I'm in drone cam at the moment. There we go. That's where I'm at. Oh, let's slow down. There we go. That's where I'm at. Well, I'm at one of the simpler looking airports. And I'm going to fly, or attempt to fly, to the other two. Now, I'm drinking a bit of cider and it's making me burp. I'm sorry. Literally just started drinking it, so I'm not sloshed yet, guys. And if you're watching this, Navigraph and D-Land Engineering, don't worry, I won't drink next week. Hello, SimSusa, how you doing? All good, great. Brendan, how are you keeping, my friend? Now I can see some better, hopefully better things from YouTube. Let me know about the picture and sound, please. I know my internet's okay. So there you go, you saw this in yesterday's video. It's a triple pack of airports that you can buy from Orbx Central. I believe it's on sale now. Go and look at my recent video about this. And of course in this video I'm going to announce the Velocity 1 Flightstick Winner. One of you lucky people, hopefully you'll be here, the winner. We've deliberated over it, myself and Susie, and we've chosen a fantastic winner for that. A worthy winner. So there you go, that's where I'm at. Let's get back to my aircraft, and I can jump into the aircraft, put my Xbox 360 controller down to one side. Just stop flashing at me. And I'm in the TBM 850, of course, with the GTN XI. I'm going to be hopefully using this in next week's live stream. People, if you haven't heard, there's a mega live stream going on next week. Navigraph are going to be there, D-Land Engineering, maybe one or two other developers. I'm going to reach out and try and make that one massive. Don't miss it. So, in this case, Direct 2, I want to go to ESNU. Hit the Direct 2 button on the GTN XI, select waypoint. Let me just see that again. ESNU. SNU. Should come up. Umea. There it is. I can select that. And shall we activate that? Yep. It's going to be a Direct 2, I hope. No fancy smancy stuff here. We'll fly up Sweden. Whoa, GTN XI, you were lagging a bit there. And how many miles is it? 261. Lucky I brought the TBM
850, isn't it? Let's do a direct to there, my friends. There's going to be mountains around us. What's our altitude? 1,600 feet. Let's go straight to 3,500. No problem in the TBM, of course. And we'll see how we go there. I may need to get my heading bug. It's about the right direction to get onto that track, so that should be fine. Just catch up with the chat there. All good, Susie, that's great. Pictures and sound perfect. YouTube, what are you doing, my friend? So stay tuned, people. I'll fly at least to one of these airports. I've not done it yet, but there's a whole route you can take, and it's, depending what you fly, it could be an hour or two. And then I'll announce the Velocity 1 flight stick winner. So we'll see how we go. Maybe when I land at Umea Airport, I can announce it then, so the people who are here for that can then go. Let's throttle up. Or stick around, please. Even better. Throttle up, TBM 850. Lovely aircraft. It's great to be back in this, and it's great for these types of flights. Let's just stop the old GNS 530 from flashing at me. Let it configure itself there. Oh, takeoff speed, not quite. But that will do. And I can probably do an ILS at Umea, because it's a big airport. Gears up. Take my flaps up as well. And just watch that. Yep, okay, aircraft, I know. I was getting back down to minimums, it was saying. What you doing, Huddison? You trying to break me already? Not quite, my friend. Not quite. But I will put you in autopilot and heading mode. I'll just do the vertical speed nonsense on the multi-panel. Just behind the scenes there. Hey, it's already telling me I'm going to crash. Oh, dear. Okay. Always fun. How we do? I can put that straight into nav mode, I reckon. Let's see how we go. We should just follow the nav line, the direct to, I just set up straight to Umea, with some lovely sights along the way. Now, let me just clear some obstacles before I put it in live weather, because live weather's not been very nice in these here parts. 3,500, 2,600, another 1,000 feet to go. Should clear. Should be okay. Should be okay. So yeah, I'm hoping for literally maybe 100 people or so next week. And maybe that's a little bit too over optimistic there, but it would be nice to have that many. Let's just increase my vertical speed. I'm going to increase my altitude to 4,200, just to be safe that I cover. As you can see, yeah, you got the Swiss mountains around here, or part of them. Big R, I can see you in the background there. Come and catch up with me, my friend. I'm going for hell for leather because I've got a lot of airspace to cover. So you may have to do something to catch up with me. How are you all keeping anyway? Are you excited about the Velocity 1 flight stick giveaway? I'll talk about that in a moment. I won't do it all in one go, because then, you know, what's the point on a live stream if I'm going to mention everything in one go? But there was a way we decided the winner. There was a couple of ways we were going to decide it. Yeah, I'll talk more about that later. Keep you in suspense. What's my speed? Leveling off. Should be over 200 knots. I'm going to try and push 250 knots if I can get there. Does this thing have? I never remember. Yeah, okay, let's just bring that. Oh, it doesn't want to come back. No, have I not got it mapped? Oh dear. Oh, let's just bring this back a wee bit. See if I can just push some speed out of this aircraft. Actually, what do I have that set to now? It's about not being over familiar. Low. No, let's put it on high. Let's keep it high. It's a little bit different to a mixture, I believe. It's similar, I guess. You can't really have it in between, can you? It's one or the other. Let's just try it there. Never actually experimented with that. Anyway, in the TBM 850, that is. We'll see how we go. If I start to cough and splutter, you know something's gone wrong. See, we're covered. Look how many miles we're covering at the moment. We're gonna get there in no time, so we might do the whole route, people. We might be able to do it. Let's give you some pretty views outside. There's nothing to see inside for the moment. No, I'm not, Rev, no. Oh, thanks, Rev. Yeah, I've got a video about my settings. Nothing special about my computer. I can just get some good graphics for some reason. Using the Honeycomb XPC. It's by far the best controller. Let me just finish that sentence. By far the best controller that I've got. This is a very, very smooth. Let's hope Honeycomb, we can chat about that, people. I don't want to cover every topic. Oh, look at that. Nice. I don't want to cover every topic because we might cover some of them next week. But Honeycomb sounds like they may have a rescue plan, which is good. Or another company coming to their aid. What's this saying, live weather? Let's just stick it in live weather, see if we can get... It's going to be snowy. Yep. That's not too bad, is it? That's live weather. That's more like Sweden, isn't it? Sounds like they got a rescue company coming to their aid there. So best of luck, because their products, I mean, the XPC Yoke and Bravo and, who knows, the Charlie Rudder pedals, maybe? At least 2 of them are fantastic. So, and it was very sad to hear. I do like Nikki, so I'm very sad to hear that what's happened has happened. There we go. So we'll see what comes from Honeycomb. So, what do you prefer, people? I'm going to leave this up to you. You can have a real world, real life weather like this. I mean, it's clear skies, but you're not seeing a great deal there, are we? Whereas with a preset, at least you can see a bit more of the ground. Let's just see. 243 miles. We're going to get there in no time. I don't believe that is making much of a difference there. There, that's making a difference. Look at that. There we go. Toy around with your controls to get the best from them. That's better, isn't it? Now we're speeding up. Good. Keep it there. Yeah, we'll see what's to come. Live weather looks better. Okay. Keep it there. Hey, John, how you doing, my friend? Do feel free, people. I just took off from ESKS. Hugh saw me, and he's behind. You're not going to catch me, Hugh. Yeah, I'm doing probably 50 or 60 knots above yours there, Hugh, but you can put it on accelerated time. That looks pretty, doesn't it? But yeah, just do, you know, fly a fast jet or something. Oh, okay, maybe I shouldn't say that. Fly something fast. Great to hear, John. Great to hear. I hope some of the people who enter the competition, I know you entered it, Rev, are going to be watching the stream. Waiting for the 850 to come to Xbox. I'm expecting it any day, Susie. I don't know. If you look inside... Oops. Didn't mean to do that. If we look inside the aircraft, it's analog mainly. I mean, you won't get the GT and XI, unfortunately, but you'll have the default Garmin, and that pretty much works well on Xbox. So, but if you look around the cockpit, it's mainly analog dials. So like the 146, there's no reason why this couldn't come to Xbox. It all depends on Black Square. Didn't the Comanche just come to Xbox? Am I wrong? Did I see a video from Mark there? Actually, I'm under 10,000 feet. That's fine. Yeah, didn't I see a video from Mark about the Comanche? Am I wrong? Could someone let me know? I think it is. I think it's on Xbox now, so if that is, there's hope. Just going to wait for the chat to catch up. Take another sip of my pear Henry Weston's vintage pear cider. It's very nice. It's like drinking lemonade. Oh, it did, Susie. Great. You're just busy, Brendan, setting fire to your dinner. Brendan, you entered the competition as well. I remember seeing an entry from you. That's Brendan's, isn't it? Yeah. Oh no! What? How can you set fire to your dinner? Unless you're frying it, something happened. I can only speculate there, Brendan. So keep an eye out, people who have joined us next week. Yeah. Okay, brilliant, Al. Brilliant, there you go. If the Comanche came, Susie, the 850 will come. Okay, be right back, yeah. Next week, people, mega live stream. We're going to have Navigraph there. We're going to have DLAN engineering there. Gifts galore. I think they're advertising it, so we could get a lot more people than usual. Just be prepared for that. And all going well, depends on my internet as well. Should be okay. Oh, ribs, very nice. So John, you're having ribs. What are you having, Brenda? I think we better let Bren's rescue his dinner, I think. I think, yeah, Hugh's disappeared. Not surprised, I am going hell for leather here. Well, let's just get inside the aircraft. Sorry for switching you around, people. So we've covered maybe 60 miles, maybe. It's around that, maybe. Oh, there's Hugh. There we are. I'm on East... Oh, pardon me, that's making me burp. I'm on East USA server. And we'll probably fly that next week. It seems to behave better with live streams. Again, touch wood. Whilst I'm here, my fuel level is okay. Can I add a widget? Where's the flow? Does anybody remember where it is? Is it in game? Nope. There's a flow widget, isn't there? I can't remember which one it is. Utilities? So flow is fantastic, of course. Controls. Landing gear. Oh, anybody remember where it is? And I always forget this one. Not dev tools, is it? No. Where was it? So it's not utilities, not weather, not time of day. Streaming, forget that for the moment. I don't want to bugger that up. Microsoft panel. Nope, it's not there either. Looking for the landing rate widget. Always love saying that. Landing rate widget. Landing rate. Hey, it's in HUD. There we go. HUD. Remember Huddison. HUD. There we go. So when we land, you should get the landing rate as well. What was my fuel? 45%. Should be okay to the next airport. And we can take flow off. There we go. We're flying along, chugging along. Lands probably about 1,000 feet above land. That's okay. And we're getting there, aren't we? We are getting there. Welcome back, Susan. What server? East USA, Neil. East USA. Yeah, some of you fly along with me. About 210 knots or something of that sort. Can you not search? So you're talking to someone else there? Yeah, Comanche on Xbox. Interesting. So this should come. Say should. I don't know what their intentions. Let's just try and get a little bit more speed out of this. Ooh, that's... Oops, what are you doing, propeller? No, it wants to stay there. Stay there. Look, that's working. It's working. There you go. The chaps in the 850. Remember your prop. Nope, it's gone back up. Stay. Maybe it's automatic. I'm not touching that, but it will spring back up in a moment. Or will it? Oh, getting a lot of speed out of that. That's a lot of speed. Right, Yep, sprung back up again. Ah, well. Okay, it must be a fail-safe thingamajig. Ah, no, I know why. Dummy. Because I've got my actual prop. There we go. So if I do that on my actual prop on my Logitech flight throttle quadrant, that should stay there. Ignore me. Right, 213, we're getting there, so we're getting a bit more speed out of this. About 230 now, people. I'm afraid. Sorry. Q. You're still there. Yeah, it's a fun aircraft. It's quite easy to land as well. In some ways, it's a bit quicker than the 182, but it's about as easy to land, which is great. So we're getting there, yeah. Myself and Susie, we looked over the competition entries, and there was a lot of entries. So thank you, people. And we were pondering which way to do it. Now, I think both of us said, is it fairer just to have a wheel, because we had a lot of good entries, and just do a wheel spin? But that wasn't the way we designed it. And that wasn't the way I said to enter on the video. I said, give your best entry, and we're going to choose the best entry. So we actually went for the best entry method, rather than spin the wheel. Because, you know, I mean, people really put effort into their entries, a lot of people. So, that's the way we did it. Close those doors up. Something I never bother with, but let's just see if I can figure this one out. Whoops, we got oops, don't mess around with trim, Huddison. Oh well, I'll have to... Huh, nice reading light. Right. Anybody know where the doors... Do they close at the back? Okay, so I'm not going to mess around with the circuit breakers, otherwise we'll have an emergency. Is there... Got that on. Is there a way to close those doors at the back of the aircraft? If anybody knows that, something I've not had to try, but you can see the doors open there. That's for the landing gear and goodness knows what. But there should be a way. It's like a cowl, isn't it? Where is it? I've not fully, you know, I've had this for a while, but I've not... I'm flying a lot of other aircraft, you have to remember that. I'm probably more versed with the 146 at the moment. It's probably down here, I imagine. Ah. No idea. It's an interesting parking brake, that, isn't it? Storm scope. Interesting. Discover more and more. Right. Come back to that later. How we're doing 200 nautical miles to go. So it's an adventure. If you ever fancy doing this, you buy the Swedish triple pack. Sounds very enticing, doesn't it? Swedish triple pack. I bet people were having some kind of euphemisms going on there with that title. But if you buy that, you can fly between them, which is quite good. Which is what I'm doing now. So you're not just buying the airports, and you're flying between them, going for an adventure. And I've not tried this yet. This is the first time doing it with you. So whatever comes, comes. On that note, let me just get back into the aircraft, and we're flying to ESNU. So if I zoom out there, best way of doing it on this is zooming out, click on the airport, it will give you the information. Elevation 25 feet, so I'm going to have to come down in altitude rapidly. Runways, runway 12 it looks like we'll be lining up with. frequencies. Let's hope there's an ILS. Ah. Oh, sorry. Runway 32. Going blind, aren't I? So there you go. That's the ILS frequency. We can put it in active 1 now. And then when we get nearer, we can do an ILS for runway 32. How's that? Very handy, this. So there you go. It'll give you the runway information. And elevation. I'll be using that hopefully in the live stream next week. Zoom back in there. Go back to centre over the aircraft. And there you go. Bob's your uncle. Very handy. GTNXI is beautiful. It's the reason why it's one of my favourite utilities in the sim. Doing well. Can I just bring that prop down to 50%? Just see if I can squeeze a little bit more speed. Gotta be careful, I don't want to stall the aircraft or cause issues. A little bit more speed squeezed out, as you can see. It's rising about 225 knots at the moment. Ideal aircraft for this kind of flight. Oh, is it? Okay, yeah, I'm not sure, Susie. Yeah. Is that your internet, Hugh, or mine? You're going to have trouble following me at that speed, I'm afraid, anyway. You'll want something a bit quicker. If you can see me on the world map, people, just spawn in on me with, about 230 knots at the moment, 225. Should be fine. Have I got my sound? I can still see you, Hugh, so you're okay, you're still there. And at the moment, we're just flying along, there's no cities. Listen, I'm doing this flight with you. We'll fly to the first one, see how that goes. See what the time is, people, and then I might announce the winner. I think that would be a nice thing to do before flying to the next one. I think the next airport, ESNQ, is a bit nearer. This is the long one. Okay. I thought there'd be a way of closing. I'd be surprised if there's not a way of closing that. Or maybe not. Maybe that's just the way it's designed. No, maybe not. No, you could be right, Susie. Maybe it's not a door. Or maybe it needs to be open. I think it's open. It's a beautiful aircraft, isn't it? Wonderful little aircraft. Look at it. Like a flying shark. Hugh, you recommended the series on Apple TV, didn't you? Can you remind me of the name of that, about the B-17 cruise? That sounds fascinating to me. I love the old movies about the B-17 movies. Is it good? Yeah, sounds like you're addicted, so I'll take your word that it's going to be quite good. We'll see. So tune in next Saturday, people. Next Saturday, 18:30 hours UK UTC time. Navigraph, D-Land's going to be there. I'm thinking another developer's going to be there. I just need to confirm with them. But there could be 3 different developers giving stuff away, and they're flying with us. And they may bring a lot of people with them as well, so... may or may not. I'm not sure of their advertising reach, but I imagine they've got quite a large reach being developers. It's a fun group flight over the Caribbean. Really fun. Some of the most challenging runways I've come across yet. We've done some challenging runways. There's 2 in that flight. If you're not careful, you're not going to make it. Full stop. So really good fun. Looks like, Susie, you know what I mean, don't you? You've tried it. Great fun. It's on the Discord, of course. Those who are not part of our Discord, it should be linked down below. Go to upcoming livestream flights info, and you'll see all the information there. Upcoming livestream flights info. There's a channel there. And you should be good. Okay, the internet's acting kind to me, that's good. Let's give you that view for now. I can keep an eye on where I am in instruments. It seems to be behaving, so the prop seems to have more of an effect in this aircraft. Interesting. No, how much is it Apple TV? About £8-9 a month? I might get it, Susie. I had it. There's a couple of good movies and a good series on there. I can't remember the name of it. It's a UK detective series. Brilliant. Yeah, it's going to be fun next week. I just think the audience is going to be much larger than we're used to, but it should be okay. Should be fine. Lots of developers there, so you can ask lots of questions. As long as the internet's okay, that's the only thing I'm bothered about. Apart from having a good flight, of course. Okay, so when we get nearer to the airport, I'm talking 20 nautical miles out, I'll put it into heading mode. Put me heading this away. Come to my right a little bit and line up. How do I do CDI? Ah, there it is. Now, course mode. I need a course for that. Oh, let's go back to there. Let's click on the airport. Handy thing, it's like a touch screen this, so you just drag it towards your airport, click on there. Click on procedures in this case. ILS 32 Y or Z, Y will do, I guess. We want a course mode of 311. I'm just looking for the course mode 311. I'm going to cancel that. I don't want to do that procedure. But we can come back here, and I'm going to do this on my multi-panel 311. You won't see anything happen because I'm not in CDI, but I'm altering the course mode. 311, wasn't it? Anyway, it will show later when I go into CDI. Does it show there, of course? Doesn't, but I'll put the course to 311 on my multi-panel. And there we go. We're set up for ILS 32, or we should be. Fingers crossed. I need to come down in altitude when we get near it. It's only over 100 feet elevation, the airport. There we go. So come on, chaps. It's a flight and chat with you lovely people. Do chat away, please. Or do join in the chat. This is why I do it, to chat with you people, because I don't always get a chance to when we got a lot of people talking. In fact, it's virtually impossible sometimes for me to catch up with people when people are talking. Nothing wrong with that. In group flights, you expect people to talk, and I encourage it. But it can be difficult. That's why I like to do these flights with you. So I'll wait for the internet to catch up. And off we go. So I've no idea. We have chosen a winner. I'll announce that at the next landing at ESNU. Umea. Or Umea. How would you pronounce that? Any Swedish people or Nordic people in the chat? Is it Umea or Umea? Or is it any of them? No, that's the that's the next airport, I'm afraid. So from one airport to the next is quite a lot of distance. Yeah, you watched Dune, didn't you, Susie? I went to the gym. I dragged myself out to the gym. I was doing a lot of preparation for the flight for next week, basically, this morning. But got out to the gym. It was raining here, so it wasn't the best weather, but I made it. Did a bit of exercise, went to the shop, got some cider, my curry. I've had my curry. Do like my curry on a weekend. That's too much information, isn't it? Then I've just been setting up the group flight for next week, reaching out to people and organisations, companies, try and get people involved, basically. So tell your friends, tell the groups you're on that there's a big flight happening next week. I'll try and get hold of people. Tunesy, how you doing, my friend? Steve. 50% good, 50% bad. Sounds like me on a good day. Yeah, oh, I see, Rev. Yeah, you could fly. I don't know about that first airport. The only what you might, yeah, ESKS. They do have airliners flying between. It's a good idea that flying an airliner between each of the airports. So yeah, Steve, we were just talking about the Hugh's recommendation about Apple TV about the B17 series. Very tempted about that. I may go and pull the trigger. If you buy it now for a month, you're going to watch the whole series basically. And if it's crap, Hugh, we'll be coming for you. I'll send Steve after you. How's that? Right. Let's just see. Oh, let's go back so I can see. See, we're getting closer. 154 nautical miles. We're getting closer, people. Do I announce it now, or do I announce it at the end of the flight? It's up to you, people. I know what people are going to choose. No, announce it. Announce it when you land. Let me know. I'm quite happy to wait to the end of the flight. And those who are impatient can come and watch the video after it's uploaded. Oh, there. Des, how you doing? Nambia, wow. How hot is it in Nambia at the moment, Des? Nambia, blimey, that's exotic, isn't it? How hot is it, and what's the best beer or drink there? Alcoholic drink. Where's Mike when we talk about drink? You say the end, Susie? Okay. You have one, Al. So you. Yeah. Rev, you say the first stop. I knew people would say that. Do it when you land. Keep this. Do it when you. Oh yeah, I'll do it when I land, Neil. But I've got 2 landings. This is the first one, and then I'm going to ESNQ. Kiruna or Karuna. Kiruna or Karuna Airport. That's the last landing. Good evening from Worcester. Ah, great Neil there. You're not too far afield then. That's Worcester, isn't it? Hello there, Mr. Oh, Yanis, how you doing, my friend? Not seen you for a while, Yanis, an old friend from YouTube there. It's great to see you. You've given up, Hugh. You're not going to catch up in a... You're not going to catch this thing in a 182, I'm afraid. Steve, you can get in your TBM and jump on the next airport, which will be Umea, ESNU. I'm slowly quite rapidly approaching it, but I've got my prop 50%. It's a good tip for this aircraft. It gives you that extra few oomph in your engine there. Right, yeah, you see 145 nautical miles. I'm about halfway, aren't I? So I could do it at the very end to keep people... What's that doing? Yeah, I know, that's fine. I need to disable these messages. You can do that with this Garmin system. Altitude's fine. Speed is lovely. This is live weather, isn't it? So it's cleared up. Yeah, live weather. Look at that, people. I've just noticed. Ah. Still a bit snowy, but you can see some clarity there. Very nice. Worth the watching. Okay, Hugh, I'm going to trust you. I'm going to get it. Nambian Desert and the Atlantic Ocean on the other side. So we have cool weather at the coast. Oh, 18, that's nice. That's nice. Inland 38, I can imagine. Is that Celsius? Oh, well, yeah, it must be. Otherwise you'll be ice blocks. You can't find me. East USA server, Neil. Cheers, Neil. East USA, Al. Yeah, come on, chaps. It'd be nice to have a few of you along for the journey. So good time, people. We're gonna have developers there next week. I'm gonna advertise the living daylights out of this live stream for next week. I just hope the internet holds up. 2 developers at least, 2 large developers, perhaps a third. The third is likely, I just need to confirm before I say anything. And there will be giveaways. You're going to have oodles of chances to win something just by being there. And it's a fun flight devised by Navigraph, so you know what they're like. It's quite evil, really. Neil, what are you doing? He keeps disappearing. He's playing hide and seek, I think. Q. Excited? Well, okay, yep. Adding a lot of suspense, great. Yeah, you're gonna get it yourself here. That's. Well, you were thinking of getting it away. That's great. Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll do it. Dear me. We shall do it, I think, on a second... Well, let's see how this one goes. 135 nautical miles, that will go in 10 minutes. And then the next airport's not too far. It's not as far. I won't say it's nearby, but it's not as far. Isn't that lovely? There we go. I'm going to distract myself before I put my foot in it. Before I put my foot... my foot in my mouth, rather. Oh dear. I'm definitely staying away from the cider next week, I think. Okay, how are we doing? Yeah, we're still in the same thing. That's good. Yeah, it's only a light cider, guys. Don't worry. Literally had half a bottle, so I can't be gone yet, I'm afraid. And that would be most unprofessional, of course, so I wouldn't do that. Yeah, you love the street. What's the best alcohol there, Des? Oh, thanks. So it does, doesn't it? You got all the different colours. The sun's setting, which is nice, I think. So we'll see if we can make it by dusk. I think is the best thing. I'm gonna have to do that now and again because there may be bloody big mountains in the way, but there doesn't seem to be, so I'll put you back there. Okay, Neil, now is it Umea or Umea? Oh, what, Alan, yeah, absolutely. I'm planning, and it depends, I'm waiting for the Velocity 1 flight deck. I don't mind sharing that with you. I'm waiting for it to turn up. It should be here imminently. That's obviously the first video I've got to do once that comes. But I'm hoping to squeeze in a Navigraph advanced uses video. That thing can do so much more than I expected it can do. So if you're not convinced by Navigraph yet, just keep your eyes peeled, people. I mean, you know, little nav map's great. You've got a couple of good options, but it just doesn't compare. If you wait to see what it can do, there's hidden Easter eggs in Navigraph. Oh, it's great. I'm loving it. Right, how are we doing? I'll keep you there for a while. So it should be good, yeah. You got Navigraph, and for PC simmers, you've got the DLAN Fusion. So the latest and greatest DLAN Fusion with a camera, fancy camera. It's brilliant. Brilliant. If you don't have Track IR on PC, it might be a good time to watch, take part next week. Okay, wind heck? Is that wind hawk? Oh. How do you pronounce that? Windhoek lager? And drought, very nice. I do like a good deep ale. So the Guinness type thing, not ale. What do you call that? What do you call it, people? It's not ale, but it's similar, isn't it? It's like a drought, isn't it? Sort of brown ales, I like them. Yep. Yeah, go on, Susie, go for it. Add a bit of gin to that or something. Oh, you're being good tonight then. Well, I've got to work from about midday tomorrow. I've got to work overnight again, so I've got midday to recover. But I'm only having a couple of ciders. I'm not having. I won't hammer it tonight. There's no point. I just feel worse in the morning. There's Al UK. Al, are you at Umea or Umea? Swedish people, Jan, are you there? How do you pronounce it? Is it Umea or Umea? Or any of them? Either or. How close are we? Bear with me. We are 117 nautical miles. That could be... No, Al's descending. Okay, so he's flying either towards me or towards Umea. Umea? One or t'other. Stout. Stout. Thank you, Neil. Yes. Couldn't quite get the wording. Yeah, very nice. Guinness. Irish Guinness for sure. Otherwise, some kind of deep stout over here is quite nice. I guess Southern Comfort might go okay with it, Susie. I wouldn't put a real whiskey in there, but if I said Southern Comfort to you, you'd probably spit at me, being Scottish. Spice rum, you can save that for next week, Susie. Send me some. We're going to be flying over the Caribbean. The rum over there is... Oh, if you want powerful rum. I think one of them was 80% rum I found in Jamaica. Yeah, you don't want to go near it. It's as bad as the ganja over there. You'll be dizzy for weeks. I had a little bit and I was on the toilet for the next 2 days, so I wouldn't... Too much information, Huddison. I wouldn't recommend the powerful rum in Jamaica. Anyway, I'm giving too much away now. Oh, look, if you're in Jamaica, you've got to try it, haven't you? Oh, there's Hugh. Oh, you're in the vision jet, Hugh. Lovely. Now you can catch me. It's right next to me. There you go. Better aircraft to keep up. Susie, you're giving too much away. Oh dear, people, now calm down before you start making your suggestions to her. I'm sure she means alcohol. Yep, absolutely, Susie. Completely agree. It's worth trying at least once. Oh dear, dear, dear. I can only imagine what's going to happen next week. How's the stream, people? Let's change the subject. Is it still okay? I'm getting funny warnings from YouTube again. The YouTubes are sending me funny warnings. Right. So, okay, people, the idea for this was to fly between the airports. I'll get out my drone camera in this next airport. I'll probably announce it here after I've done some drone cam footage. And those who want to stick around, I'll fly to the last airport. It's a good, fun adventure, this. By the airports. It should be coming on Xbox, I reckon, at some point. Usually does by Orbx. And then, yeah, it's just a fun adventure. Something different, isn't it? Oh dear. Oh, you're definitely in a live server, Alan, are you? Thanks, Rob. So lots of competitions, guys. I'm going to announce the winner of the first competition, as it were, or first completed competition. You've got 2 competitions happening in Discord for people who are tuning in and don't know my channel. But you know, I mean, I would, Discord, it has rules that 2 screenshots of the month's competitions there, £20 each per winner. Thanks, Susie. So worth entering screenshot of the month in the Discord. But don't use filters. People are using filters on some of their some of their shots, and it's not fair because they don't look anything like the sim. Howdy, Hector from Texas. How you doing, partner? Feed looks great. Thanks for a great stream. Thank you, Hector. Much appreciated. Des, what did you just retract there? Johnny Walker Blue Label Whiskey. Ooh, Neil. Nice. See, my tipple, I do like it whiskey on a sociable occasion, but, you know, I'm talking a sip. I am not a big whiskey drinker. I do like gin. It's okay, gin. Brandy I like. I very much like brandy. And sherry. Should have been a royal, shouldn't I? But I do like my sherry. And port. Port, rather. I like port rather than... Rev, no, it's got to be vanilla sim. You can use, if you fly with filters, it's allowed because that's the way you fly. But if it's obvious it's been tampered third party, no, you can't do that, Rev, I'm afraid. I did see 1 or 2 from you, but not just you, there's a couple of other people there, and it's not fair because people are posting excellent screenshots without additional, you know, you can make something look absolutely amazing if you wanted to. With added software. Ooh, is that Stroll Rump? Is that available where you are? Des, I'll have to pay a visit. Now, I tried it once and that was enough. And rum's nice, but if it blow it tasted like terps, drinking terps. 92 nautical miles, so we're getting there. Tasted like drinking terps. The rum I had, and it just wasn't, you know, it wasn't pleasant. And my stomach really suffered as well. It's most of the drinks cabinet. True. I like my stout. I like my cider. Used to drink ales, but I've gone off. I mean, 1 or 2 bespoke ales are quite nice. Not keen on whiskey, not keen on vodka. Gin I like mixed with tonic, I'm afraid. Sorry guys. But I like port. I do like port and brandy. Go to Auburn, go on a whiskey tour. Good idea, Alan. Okay, brilliant, Rev. Fantastic. Yeah, if you can, it's a good path to take. And we don't know what's going to happen with the next sim. It could be that PCs will be crap with 2024. I doubt it. I mean, inherently, flight sim is a PC hobby. That's something to keep in mind, but they are very much Xbox orientated for the next sim, it seems. It's a question I can ask now, but it's something I'll ask in Discord or the YouTube channel to get people's answers. Would you prefer for there not to be a Flight Sim 2024 and they just keep developing Flight Sim 2020? So where we don't have to buy a new sim or get it on Xbox and uninstall. No doubt when it comes out, 2020 will be made redundant and you'll have to go with 2024 at some point. It's always happened with Flight Sim. It's always had that next evolution of sim. You know, Flight Sim 1, 2, Flight Sim 4, Flight Sim 95, 98, 2000, 2024, Flight Sim X, Flight Sim 2020, and now Flight Sim 2024. It's always happened, but what's your preference? Would you prefer there not to be a new sim and we just develop this sim? Be interesting to hear. Brilliant, Des. Sounds like a good idea. You shouldn't make promises like that. I'll be right over. No, obviously, we'll see how it goes, but not a bad idea. The Shepherd and Niam? Is that Niam, Neil? Brewery just down the road from me. Nice. Niam. Yep. No problem, Alan. Okay, I'm going to wait for people to answer that question that I asked. Yeah, okay. Here we go. We're coming up. Just had a sherry. Nice, you. I do like the sherry. I like reports, in fact. Okay, let's start this then, Neil. I guess as long as the core sim is still there and lots of what we have purchased, you're going to be happy with 2024, okay? You prefer a new sim, Rev? So they can start from scratch? Yeah, good point. With memory problems on the Xbox, yeah. On the Series S specifically, good point. Oh, you've been playing for a while, Susie. I mean, from what you experienced so far. I'll let more answers come in and I'll let you know my own thoughts. There's not much snow here, is there? That's good. Hugh, you're falling behind me. What speed am I doing? Actually, what's my sim rate? I don't think I have it. Yeah, I'll just keep my sim rate visible just so, because when I'm live streaming I can click buttons. Before you know it, and keyboard. I've increased my... So that's what that one is. It's just my sim rate. It's on normal at the moment. 74 nautical miles. Okay, I might make this just before it goes dark, people. I didn't realise I set the time. It's a part of the world, isn't it? The sun's going to set quickly in these parts. Okay, exciting. Lovely views, isn't it? Lovely views. Let's keep you there with Hugh in the background. Oh, more, that's great. Wumbleway, how you doing, my friend? New sim, definitely. The old one is just a repair job these days. Yeah, it's true. It's just a repair job these days. At least starting from scratch, we can get all the new code and things will be more efficient. Fingers crossed. Rumours going around, it's from Alan, that Microsoft Flight Sim might be one of the ones going to PS5. Ooh, working with their VR headset. That would be incredible, Alan. You never know. I'm not sure Xbox will allow that, or Microsoft will allow that. They own Xbox. It's a big IP for them. But, you know, you've got a lot more people on PS5 as well. A lot of people on PS5. You saw that, Neil. I've not heard anything. Huh. That would be amazing. I would buy a PS5 and PSVR 2 for that. Hector, remember, these answers are coming... Well, my speech is delayed. I think the answers are coming directly to me. That's good. Okay. Wish they would improve one product so that there wouldn't be so much time in between versions. True. But I'm inexperienced with the sim, so maybe it's better to start from scratch. Yeah, I think they're just improving the sort of words, Huddison. They're improving the platform of it, aren't they? There's a better word to describe that, but you know, with the way it is at the moment, there's memory leaks and goodness knows what, so I know all kinds of problems. Thanks, Des. Appreciate it. Oh, imagine, Steve, yeah. You've not seen anything yet, guys. If you think I'm an idiot on Microsoft Flight Sim, wait till you get 50,000 PS5 idiots on there. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, let them have 2020. We'll get the new one. Dave or Susie, can you find that information? Susie, you're not a mod, are you? Steve, you are, and Dave, you are. Can you find that information and link anything of it? Because I've not heard about that. Yeah, I don't see why not, though. I'm sure Tony would love it, Steve. Oh dear, you can only imagine, can't you? Especially people in the PSVR 2 with a bloody racing wheel flying a flight sim. No doubt. Right. Where are we? 61 nautical miles. Are we going to make it before? There you go. Excitement, people. Not only are you going to get the winner for the Velocity 1 flight stick, and I know Steve Chunds is really excited about that. Not only are you going to get that announcement, you're going to get me landing possibly at dusk. I'm going to get another cider. I'll be right back. Steve, can you do a song and dance, my friend? Keep people entertained? Do you think, Brendan, any new version it comes with development, and look forward to 2024? I'm looking forward to possibly the weather effects and maybe one or two of the missions. I'm not sure about missions. I mean, you know, it's like the what do you call it now? The Omnifopter, the Dune Omnifopter. Omnifopter. It was good for a little while. My name tags are already going to midnight blue. Means the sun's set. Look at how quickly that sun's setting. We'll have to see, people. I'm not going to land in the... Well, I could do. I'm on ILS. I'll let you decide whether I just keep the settings as they are. Got Dolly Parton playing Any Taste to Dance. Well, I wouldn't mind dancing with Dolly when she was in her prime, Susie. Good points though, Brandon. Yeah, I'm looking forward to some of it. Okay, I'll give you my answer later. Got your Oculus S today. Oh, Oculus 3, the Quest 3, very nice. Des. Okay, you can have a wonderful time. Yeah, the new challenges, yeah, some of it, the firefighting looks interesting, but I just wonder, Susie, how long will it keep you entertained? It's almost like a, you know, the PSVR 2, isn't it? Steve would know about this, you know, it sounds interesting. PSVR 1, I love it. I didn't go for the PSVR 2 because I thought, how long would I bother with that? I am interested, people, on that note, I'm definitely interested. Watch for a video coming up on the Steam Deck OLED. Because I'm playing the Switch at the moment quite a lot, and I'm thinking handheld seems to suit me more. I'm interested in the OLED for two reasons. I want to see how Flight Sim runs on it. I know there's videos out there, but I want to do my own settings. You can connect some controllers. I want to see what controllers are compatible, so I'll be doing videos on that. I mean, I won't be playing Flight... It could, well, you know, if I'm away, I could play Flight Sim on the go, per se. So yeah, I'm interested in that, but the emulation side of that looks absolutely amazing on the Steam Deck, and I might as well go for the new one. And you know, there's a couple of more reasons why I'm buying that, but before April, you can figure that part out for yourself. That's one gimmick I am interested in, the Steam Deck. It's going very dark, isn't it? Sun, okay, 46 nautical miles, we should be okay. God. You've been doing the missions with did they have missions, Neil? I didn't know. I'm interested in the H145, in fact. I saw a great review for that in PC Pilot. But it wasn't done by Asobo, was it? It's done by Hype, wasn't it, or something? Hype Systems? Like the H160? Right, I might bring, let's just see, 20 nautical miles out. I'll switch my heading to head away from the runway because I'm heading directly for the airport, and I want to switch it to CDI and just line up, do all the jazzy bits with the heading mode. Goodness knows what. put my prop back to full in a moment. I'll keep it thundering along. Is that ocean next to me? Possible. Let me just take a look at nav map, just see what that's given me. Navigraph rather. Yeah, it's ocean next to me, people. Well, it's a no, it's not. It's a lake. It's a lake next to me. It's an ocean. It's a lake. Oh, it's water next to me. It's one or the other. It's difficult to tell. And that light's fading. Alan, are you landed, my friend? Guide me in. Heading straight towards you. We'll see. Doesn't... What, Steve? Oh. I'll just catch up with Alan there. You only have the Xbox X. And wish the Hype 145 was on it tonight. Looks good, doesn't it? Very tempted by that myself. I know people are saying the 160, but I like the look of the 145. You just found out, Steve, that removing all Dune content does not remove the default profiles it added when installed. Can you not delete them? That's bollocks. Oh, okay, they need to fix that. Arthritis is not good when you're trying to use an iPad. No, Alan, really not. I feel for you, my friend. Don't worry. We're all friends here. Don't mention the Strike 530F. Oh, Steve, it's not good. Oh, dear. Isn't that pretty enough? Hugh, you've disappeared from sight. Are you ahead or near me? Or is that your internet? Look at that sun, people. Who knew this stream would be so exciting? Look, it's disappearing. How far have we got? Oh, balls. Where's the lights in this thing again? Oh, so much for preparation here, Huddison. Better get some lights on. Not there, are they? Ah. Back in you. Lovely. That was easy. There we go. We're lit up like a Christmas tree. Okie dokie. Any warnings? Nope. We're okay. It's a bit funny, the anti-aliasing there, isn't it? But never mind. Right. You've teleported, okay. It does, doesn't it, Neil? I've got to say, this aircraft's a step above pretty much anything I've seen in the sim. The 146 has its moments, but this, it's just the way it reacts. And Steve, you know about this aircraft. It's a beautiful aircraft to fly as well. Quite easy to fly as well, people. You may look at all these dials and think, what? But it's actually quite easy to land and fly and take off and fly around. It's just a fun aircraft and you can get some speed out of it. So it's good. It's good. 29 nautical miles. We might just make this, you know. Look at that. Goodbye, sunshine. Reminds me of the Concorde flight when I was racing the sun. Oh, we get to see some night lighting. I might change it at the airport just to show you more of the airport. But we'll land. Oh, that sun's... See, these effects are beautiful, aren't they, in the sim? It's a step above anything else you get, you know, just the haze and... very nice. We'll contemplate there for a moment. So stay tuned, people. I hope people are here who's entered the competition. You've probably all dropped off to sleep by now. You won't be doing that next week. That Caribbean flight is something else, I tell you. Navigraph know what they're doing there. Don't they, Susie? It's got some wicked landings. Oh, it's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun, that. Especially if people start bringing something stupid like an F-18. Yeah, that's going to be fun. Anyway, oh, look at that sun, it's going. You can see the sort of different... Isn't that wonderful? Oh, that's brilliant. Let's take a closer look. Look, you've got the corona there. And very nice. Just let me double check on my distance, because I don't want to miss that. Okay, no, we'll just watch that sunset. Time this maybe just right. Catch up with you in a second, my friends. Look at that. That's a picture. Snap. So I've just taken a picture. I'll just put that into paint in the background. Let's hope I don't ruin the sim. And paste. There we go. Save that later. That is something else. I'm going to put my prop back to full now. You can hear that engine whine as I do that. It takes a moment to register now at 8:50. Oh, there goes the sun. Well, it was nice to see you. Okay. Now, this is going to be interesting. I switch it to CDI. Oh. VOR1, don't I? VOR1, there we go. When we get closer, it will pick up on the ident for the airport. I've got it set in. I hope. Double check there. Frequencies. Oh, don't do that. Listen. Yep. Right frequencies. Should pick up. It's warning me about something, but not to worry. I'm going to bring down that throttle because I'm getting closer. And I'll go into heading mode in a moment once we start to see what side that course deviation line is going to land. It should come to the... we'll see. Still a bit far to pick up from the ILS there. Okay, how are we looking? Still looking nice. Good. Oh, that speed is not slowing. About 50% throttle, and that speed does not want to slow down. "13 nautical miles. What is going on here?" Bear with me, my peeps. Did I have the right frequency going on there? Yeah, so. Ah. I'll bring that throttle way down. Let me just figure this out for a second. Should just switch. Well, I'm missing something and I can't think of what I'm missing there. There. I'm going to see the airport. It should be lit up like a Christmas tree, this airport. It's got nice night lighting, thankfully. Have I got spoilers on this aircraft? I guess not. Gonna have to slow down manually. Well, let's just stay inside the aircraft for the moment, just while I figure this out. What am I missing? Yeah. Just make sure my course mode is correct. It is 311, as you can see there, so that should be right. Oh well, looks like I'm going to have to do a visual landing, which is absolutely fine. Something's not playing ball, but I've likely forgotten something there, and I can't think of what it might be. Come on, Huddison, you can figure this out. Let's do this. I'm going to be flying over the airport, so I've got to be really careful here at the moment. I really cannot tell what that is. Oh, you know what? Doesn't matter. There's the airport. I can get a fix on the runway. I'm going to go into heading mode. Should swing to the left, and I'm going to slow that speed down. I can get my gear down now. That's absolutely fine. Gotta come down in altitude. The altitude of the runway is only about 100 feet, I believe. That's it, tuned into the right one here. It's 25 feet above ground level. Oh dear. Is my altimeter correct? It wasn't. There we go. It doesn't matter though. I can see the runway there. Not going to be a problem. Stage 1 flaps. Well, I'm seeing some lights. I'm not sure if that's a runway light, but I can see you chaps. Thanks for making the airports clear for me. I may have trouble in this visibility. Night visibility. Oh dear. What am I missing there? Maybe I can figure that out for the next one. Nav 1, VOR 1, it should be there. Not quite sure. I'll have to go back. I'm just a bit unpracticed with this aircraft at the moment. Making lots of excuses, of course. Going to bring my altitude down. Vertical speed, 1,000 feet per minute. Will do. And then take it off autopilot soon and line up where those people are. Making it nice and clear for me. It's absolutely fine. I'm going to put another stage of flaps in. Got my throttle at 25%. Would you believe it? Look at it. But I am descending at the moment. Autopilot off. Naughty pilot off, rather. Oh, there you go. Now you're doing it. What point? Okay, maybe I have to. I'm not sure what's going on. That's the course deviation line deflecting. Let's now switch to localizer one. Maybe yeah, okay, maybe I didn't set that up correctly. Never mind. Never mind. Doesn't matter. Could be me, could be the aircraft, could be the sim. Funny. Right, okay. I'm going to make this anyway. This is where the beauty of this aircraft lies. It's just so easy to get down in altitude and get to your configure for landing. What's my vertical speed doing there? Let's just trim back up a wee bit to get myself back into level flight. That's when I get a bit closer. Got two trim settings on this. I've got the one on the velocity one, the honeycomb XPC yoke. It's kind of severe trim if I need to trim up quickly or down, and I've got the multi-panel trim just to finesse the trim a little bit. Need to speed up just a wee bit there. I don't want to go into stall speed, which is around about here. Danger speed, as it were. And I can't see a thing. Get off the runway, chaps. Don't worry about it. Leslie, stay where you are. Okay. What I should be doing, zooming in on here. And as you can see, I'm not quite lined up there. That's those lines. There we go. Use the GT and XI, Huddison, because it's a lot easier. If I line up with one of these lines... There, you see those dotted lines emanating from the airport? That will line me up absolutely perfectly with the runway. Hang on a second, that's the runway. Okay, well, never mind. Oh, shush. Still with an acceptable speeds there, so I'm not too worried. Something you could do in the 850. See a runway late, like dumb old Huddison just saw there. You can still line up and get yourself down. you're fine. There we go. Nice and gently. Oh, shush. Thankfully, it's a nice long runway. Oops, a bit. Wee bit of jitter there, but there you go. 56 in the TBM 850. Come on. Right, bring those flaps up, and I'll just get off the runway in case anybody else wants to land. Well, my people, what I'll do, I'll get into drone cam in a moment. Show you a bit of this wonderful. Now, which one am I at? Umea. It's the best airport of the pack. It's the most features. Night lighting is lovely on it. Let me just catch up with you people. What I'm going to do first is switch my CDI over because I'm bound to forget. GPS, that's better. When I get back up in the air, I've raised my flaps. I'm off the runway. Look at that landing. Oh dear, let's just catch up with you. Thanks, Brandon. Brendan, thanks you. Listen, people, don't thank me. It's that TBM 850. If you can get it, because it's quick and it's just so easy to configure in the landing. Might be the cider, Alan. I'm going to take another swig. No, it didn't click into localizer 1. I'm not quite sure. I'm going to have to look into it. There's different things that I need to still... I mean, it's a realistic aircraft, so it will behave like the real aircraft. So there's probably something else that I need to do there. Wine's finished. Time to go to the single malt. You got some screen grabs, Brendan? Lovely. Blue Nun. Reminds me of Alan Partridge. Thanks, Alan. Right, people, let's get into drone cam. Hey, it's working. Oh, there's something that's working. And show you this airport at night in real world weather. So this is what it's like in Umea at the moment. Over Sweden. Look at that. Isn't that brilliant? I just love that when you approach the airport and you can see inside it and all the faults. Shall we see what they're doing? Is anybody doing anything naughty? She looks a bit suspicious, doesn't she? There we go. Oh, that chap's still looking at the toilet sign. Just go, mate. He's been doing that for the past, I don't know, since yesterday when I recorded that video for it. It's just a beautiful airport. This is what you can do, you know, if you buy things like this. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, but you can get into drone cam. I want to rest, I want to walk around the airport. Listen, I want a coffee. Make a coffee in real life and just... it's just brilliant. Something the Sim excels at, I've got to say. Maybe something that Flightstick 20... Oh, look. Isn't that lovely? Father and daughter there. I do like that woman there. Yeah, stop it. Right, isn't that lovely? Lovely picture. Oh yeah, he's very trendy, isn't he? See, people, if you want a picture image of me, there we go. Actually, his hair is very similar. His size is similar to me as well. That's kind of spooky. I was joking for a moment, but he's actually very similar. She's stopped him. Isn't it lovely, the models? That's brilliant. Right, back outside, and let's take a closer look at this airport. That is just a wonderful looking airport. It's one of the best ones, and I'm not just saying it again. Listen, Orbx passed me this. If it was crap, I would have refused to do a video on it. There's a couple of airports that I've done videos on just because I like them. This one possibly has the most detail. I don't know, Leeds Bradford was very good as well. London City looks like London City. But in terms of detail and the outbuildings on this, and the runway markings and goodness knows what, and dips and divots. It's very nice. Are you ready for the reveal? Probably should do before drinking any more cider, don't I? You blue run by night. Bren's by... Bren's, we're going to use that one. Blue run by night. Blue nun by night. Bren's by day. The Series X should be there, Brendan. I mean, my PC is not as powerful as the PlayStation 5. It's only a 1060 GPU. I'm pretty sure it's as much as dependent on a CPU, and I've got a brilliant CPU in this system. An old bespoke 1600 AF. And you can put your own words in for AF. There's a few jokes about that going around in the day. But it's one of the best CPUs back in those times for the lower end systems. I've not been through this part yet. Look at that, you can go through here. Oops. Isn't that lovely? Whoa! Welcome to Las Vegas, people. Go through here and then go through. Hey! That is just nice to do. I do appreciate that. Well done. It's marketed by Orbx. Look at my original video. I can't remember the chap who did this, but he's quite renowned for his airports. Go through there and then go back out the door somewhere. That's it, and go see what these people have seen you before. Taxi's got snow on the way. Ah, that is classic. Look at the night sky. You got stars. Oh, the sim can be beautiful. Okay, winner, guys. People are asking for it. What do you think? Yeah, let's just do it. Okay, so let me just get the sim. Let's get you an overall picture of. I don't know, that's quite nice, isn't it? But let's get you an overall picture of the airport here. Oh, that's quite nice. So the winner, okay. Essentially, myself and Susie were looking at them. The entries were, enter the competition, tell me why you want to win the Velocity 1 flight stick, and put your username in. I had a couple of stipulations that I asked you to do within the competition. We got a number of entries, excellent entries. Myself and Susie were thinking, do we do this by a wheel, just potluck, whoever comes up wins. That wasn't what I asked people to do. I asked you to enter, and we would choose the best one. That is the way we've gone. A number of stunning entries. The one that really sang to both of us, and the winner for the competition for the Velocity 1 flight stick. Drum roll, people. I'm going to try and lag this out for as much as we can. Apple fridges, what was that? The winner is Rich Avery. Rich Avery, well done. Rich Avery 66 on Discord, and he did it right. He said his username. Now, Rich, you wrote a poem. I think it's 14 verses in this poem. I'm going to read a little bit. Probably most of the people have left now, but I'm going to read a little bit of this poem to you. Rich, if you're watching this now or in the future, can you let me know if you're okay for me to publish that whole poem on a community post? Fantastic poem. Let me read a little bit to you of the poem. Ode to the Philanthropy of Huddison and his partner Turtle Beach by Rich Avery. I'm disabled. I use sticks to walk, and I can't always use rudder pedals. I own Turtle Beach Velocity 1s. They're so good, they should get medals. I love them, but my health issues mean that my legs tire in an instant, then flying becomes impossible as the discomfort becomes persistent. Listen, there's lots of verses. Let me just go to the last few. Then I saw his latest video that just might help me to pilot my aircraft into the skies once more. A competition, should I try it? Of course I reason, be brave and enter. Your thoughts you must quickly rally. You've got nothing to lose and all to win. Do it now, let's not dilly-dally. And so I humbly present my case to win the joystick and get up into the sky. Then every day from my sulphur confines into the blue yonder I'll fly. I've read you 5 verses. He's got 14 different verses. Rich, if you don't mind, can I publish that? I'm not going to show you the entries because their emails will show. But if Rich doesn't mind, I shall publish or show his poem somewhere. Well done, Rich. Right. It is beautiful, isn't it, Brendan? Or do you mean the airport? I thought the poem was quite nice. I'll let you guys catch up before I go on. Apple fridges. What do you mean? Oh, AF. Apple fridges. Yeah, AF. Well, people were thinking as FU, etc., etc. Fast as AF. So come on, people. You're going to congratulate Rich. Rich, are you here? Rich Avery. You are the winner. I shall email you. I need your address. And I shall send you the Velocity 1 flight stick. Fantastic entry. The best out of... Thanks, Hector. Yep, congrats to the winner. He did an incredible job, Rich. And he's 66 years old as well. So, that's great. But, you know, he says he's got some disability. I don't know whether he has disabilities, but that's what he wrote in his poem. So it feels like a worthy winner all round for the poem, for the magnificent poem. It's just going to a good person. There you go. People are catching up. Okay, while people congratulate, I'll just show you. I'll tell you what I'll do, people, because I'm not going to fly in the dark any longer. I'm going to put my time to midday. There you go. Blah, blah, blah. You didn't see that. Show you a little bit more of this airport. I mean, it's nice in the dark, wasn't it? It was nice lit up. But it's lovely in the daytime, too. You've got snow all around it at the moment. But look at it. I tell you, buy this. Do this adventure that I'm doing now. I shall continue the adventure to the end, people. I've got nothing better to do tonight. Oh, I've got nothing I need to do tonight. That was terrible, Huddison. I'm enjoying listen, I enjoy. I'll be flying anyway. Don't misunderstand what I just said there, please. What's that? Niet? Baka. Sounds Russian almost, doesn't it? Packeting for guaranteed platform 2. Okay, so park here for guaranteed for platform 2. I understood that as. There we go. Any lag you see on this will be... all the flags are waving. It will be because I'm live streaming. When I did a video on this, I'm flying in and out of it. I didn't get any lag. That's all. It's a detailed airport, but it's not that massive that it's going to cause you lag. Nice little textures there. Hello, I can almost see into those windows. I like that. What's that? Scandinavian Air Ambulance. Nice. And, you know, apparently highly detailed to the actual airport. It's just nice to see. You don't get these by default. Unfortunately, you got to pay for them, but that's always been the way with flight sims. Every flight sim does it. X-Plane, DCS, Flight Simulator X, and now Flight Sim 2024. And it's great because we get these detailed, wonderful additions. Look at all the snow piled up there. These are all additions to the scenery as well, apparently. You've got snow plows, and look at it. Look at it. It's just brilliant. Right, quickly catch up to what you people are saying there. Oh, Rev's gone. Rev, we're so excited. We have to buy one now, Rev. It's good to see people. Yeah, Rev, you can always do the... Oh, Steve, you wicked guy. Yeah, I wasn't hyping anybody up, you know, we had to choose the best one, and I think we did Susie. And once I publish the poem, I'll put it out for the public to see, either in Discord or a community post. You'll see why. I may actually put it on the post I've got running already for the flight stick. That is wonderful, isn't it? So much to see. Brendan and Neil, just give me a second there. I'll get back into the aircraft and we'll go for a fly towards the last airport. If you want to type it in, it's ESNQ. Echo Sierra November Quebec. ESNQ, and you should come up with Kiruna. And you go into the controls. There's so much to see here. I could spend ages, and I have spent ages looking over this airport, and you get these vantage points. Hello, Neil. Brendan, I'm waving at you. Let's just straighten up. That'll do. And you know, if people were flying in and out of this a lot, you could watch them. Or AI. Let's hope the AI is more advanced with Flight Sim 2024. It's wonderful, isn't it? Wonderful looking airport. What do you think, people? I need to refuel, I know that. Okay, people. That's enough. I'm back in the aircraft, my friends. I'm going to punch in direct to. Can I click there? I can, yep. ESNQ. ESNQ. It should come up. That's the one. Activate. That's a direct to 243 nautical miles. It's going to take us long. I thought it was a bit shorter, guys. Oh, by the way, with this TDNXR, you know, you can zoom right in and see all the taxiways and all the airport information there as well. Even on upgraded airports, it seems to just grab the information. Oh, balls, let's go for it. Okay, guys, let's not waste time on this. I'm going to go power up. Release the old parking brake. I should make it off the end of this. Sorry, people, you're going to be delayed, but you should see me moving. So I've got enough space there. I didn't check that, but it's a long runway. And we'll do the same kind of speed. Just be aware I might be doing about 225, 230 knots. Up we go. Plenty of runway. Gears, look at the animation there. When it all comes together, look at that airport in the background. Oh, beautiful. Right. What's my altitude? 2000. It would do autopilot navigation mode. It should lock onto the nav's frequency. Vertical speed 1,100 feet per minute. Means we'll get to 2,000 in no time. There you go, people. Neil's coming. That's great. Oh, we'll just go for us. Back in the air, we are. Brendan, yep, okay, I'll link the, somehow link the, as long as, I'll email, what's he called, who's just won? Rich. I'll email Rich, and if he's okay with me showing that, I'm sure he would be, because he put a lot of effort into that poem. It's brilliant. You can read it. Alright, bring back that prop lever a bit. That should squeeze out a bit more speed from this aircraft. We're at 2,000 feet altitude. What's the autopilot doing? We should be fine. We'll cover this in no time. There you go, I'm speeding up. That's 70% prop in this aircraft. Should be okay. No problem. I'll do that, let you see the guys catch up, and I'll catch up with yous. Yeah, the graphics, I mean, the Series X looks pretty impressive to me. I do believe there's more options, so it does look more filled out somewhat. I mean, I can see the difference between my Series S on the same monitor and the PC, for sure. Alan, you've joined us, great. CBM 950, very nice. You should catch us here in that Vision Jet. The PC-12, Neil. Do I have that? Is it a default aircraft or is it a payware? So there you go, people. If you didn't catch it, Rich Avery was the winner of the flight stick. Rich, if you live in Australia, I will never forgive you, my friend. I hope you live nearby. It doesn't matter. I can post it. It's not a massive parcel. It's basically, it's unopened, so it's going back in the box it came in and going straight to you. Unopened, so it's untested, Rich, but it should be okay. Shouldn't it, Steve? Should be absolutely fine, the flight stick. I only had a couple of LED issues with mine, that was all. Otherwise, it's brilliant to use. Still recommended as a cheap flight stick. £100 flight stick, best on the market in that price range. I'm going to stick by that. Well, it is. It's something I use all the time. Come on, guys. You're falling behind. 2,000 feet altitude. Should be enough to cover where we need to cover. I'm going to zoom in while we're here. I'm going to try that again with this airport. And it looks like the runway is pretty much on us there. ESNQ. Runway 3. So if I go down to ILS 3... Oh, there's no ILS 3. I've got ILS 21. So I won't be doing that. Never mind. I'm just going to land at runway 3. We're pretty much heading straight towards it, so I should need to put my heading mode slightly to my left, and that should be golden. About there. Once we get there, see if we can beat the sun this time. It's a payware. Oh, okay. See, a number of people have gone now. Well, you know, I guess that's fair, you know, rather than leave you for another half an hour or hour. But Rich was the worthy winner. We said we'd do it that way. Rather than just pot luck, I wanted to choose the best, and Susie wanted to as well. Wanted to choose the best entry. And well, it was the best entry. I wouldn't say by far. There was a couple of good entries there. A few good entries, really good entries, but that was brilliant. That poem was really well thought out. So if anybody knows Rich, get hold of him and let him know. You're still there, great. No, I just meant people who were waiting for the competition, Susie. They're tuned in for the competition. So we'll get a few hundred people watching next week for the competition. As soon as we give out the prizes, it'll be, yep, thanks, bye. C'est la vie. Ella Vita. Hey, Steve. Just the way it goes. But, you know, I'm running these competitions for... celebration. It's a celebration of the 20k milestone. Still happy about that. And we're going well over the 20k milestone now, which is good to see. Should be getting to 21k in a week or so. What's that land doing beneath me? It doesn't look good, does it? It's like it's tile by tile updating. Oh well. If you made it this far, my faithful few, don't forget, you're pedaling as fast as you can. Don't forget next week. Next week, massive live stream, but it's just a fun live stream. If you enjoy group flights, if you enjoy group flights, that is not one you want to miss. There's 2 landings on that which are going to take people, you're going to see a lot of chaos. I'm just making them myself and I'm practiced at it. Yeah, it's pretty scary, the live stream next week. She's not joking, Neil, she's telling you. Oh, what's happened to Neil? I think he's... oh no, there he is. There you go, he's catching me now. Doing some formation flying. So what's the top speed of that, Neil? Oh God, I'm doing 225 roughly. Wow. Okay, let's bring back that. See if I can push out any more speed from this aircraft. Getting towards 230ish maybe. There you go, I'm leaving him behind. There you go. Probably not for long, he's going to catch up. Yeah, it's going to catch up and take over, look. Nice aircraft, the PC-12 then. Ah. 214. Ah. Don't know what's going on there then. Is that your ground speed or air speed? What am I looking at? I'm looking at air speed of 2... ooh, no, about 220. I'd say. What's the ground doing ahead of me there? I'm going to raise my altitude, people. I don't feel comfortable at this altitude. If I come into any mountains, I'm going to crash into them. So I'm going to go to 3,000 feet just to be safe. Vertical speed of 1,000 feet per minute. That should be fine. Yeah, you can see the warnings here. It's saying if you continue at that trajectory there, you're going to crash into something. That's what this is warning. I've got them turned off verbally, but I can see them flashing here. So as I rise, I'm looking for that to disappear. Let's just see that happen. With hope. Oh, crashed. Oh, no, no, no. That's not good. Sorry to hear that, Alan. Look at that, I'm covering the distance here. 212 now. Zoom in on that. Oh, let's go back. There we go. Keep it there. So I'm over the aircraft now rather than the airport. Should be fine. Now, I'm climbing. That's why my airspeed's slightly gone down there. No more warnings, so I'm okay at 3,000 feet. You want to climb to 3,000, Neil, I would suggest, my friend. And Hugh. You stop there, Hugh. Yeah, no, you're still going, are you? I hope. Yeah, you are. Alan, try and join us if you can. Rejoin. So 3,000 feet seems to be the ticket. And the airspeed's going back up again. Wonderful. 209 nautical miles. We'll get there in no time. Oh, YouTube is not receiving enough video. Is it okay on YouTube, people? There we go, getting a few more viewers. People, if you've just joined us, I've announced the Velocity 1 Flightstick winner at the last airport. Rich Avery. Well done, Rich. He wrote a magnificent poem. Worthy winner. You're climbing to 3,000, that's great. So Rich won it. Next weekend, next Saturday, we've got a mega giveaway, mega live stream. It's going to be a few developers there, so yep. Hopefully you've seen the post on YouTube about that. Go to the Discord if you need to know more. Little jumpy Hector. Oh, that's not good. Is it jumpy for other people? Can't trust YouTube. What it's telling me is saying that open a widget because it's buffering. I think my internet's fine, so I don't trust what YouTube's telling me there. The old YouTubes. Should be fine. So this is a flight adventure between the 3 airports. Fun to do. It looks like Rev has gone. And the other people who just joined went as well, thinking, well, I didn't win it, so I'm off. Oh dear. We had to choose one winner, people. It was a worthy winner. Looks smooth, Neil and Alan. Thank you very much. That's great. Neil, you're racing ahead, my friend. I think you've got more speed than you're telling me there, yeah? And because I'm at 2, you can see my airspeeds. Oh. I believe that's knots. Yeah, it's knots. 220 knots. Not to worry. I mean, stay there. It doesn't matter. We're just racing. We're just getting to the next airport. It's dead on to us. 200 nautical miles. Are there mountains there? We're flying over flat ground at the moment. Oh, there will be. There's elevation going on here. Look. See that line there? It's telling me it's elevated, I think. Oh, find out. We shall find out. Live weather, so we're getting more snow. Should be fine. Should be fine. Airport destination code is ESNQ Echo Sierra November Quebec. Kiruna. Thanks, Susie. You've got a ground speed of 175. Have you got it on? I wonder, Neil. You could have the same problem that I had. Have you got it on sim speed 1 or 2? I see you to my right. I am slightly starting to overtake, maybe, or match you. There's the moon. Look, the moon. The sun's gonna set again, isn't it? God, that sun from midday. I mean, in this part of the world, it sets so quickly. What's that noise? Oh, Hugh, look at that. Well done. Brilliant. That is wonderful. Let's keep it there for you. That's, well, good flying, Hugh. Yep. Yeah, you're still there. Good. Yep. Stay with it, Hugh. There we go. You should be okay. Hopefully the internet's okay. Good connection, it's saying to me. That's good. Oh, what's happened to... Yeah, it's definitely a buffery internet connection there, Hugh. I feel you. I get that myself at times. Gotta do on my alt channel. I do have an alt channel. It's Huddison Retro. Huddison Retro, I think. Huddison Modern and Retro. I've linked it somewhere. Anyway, it's in Discord. I've got a video about my not E5, G5. What do you call it? Is it G5? E5? It's meant to be a fast internet, and it can be blinding at times. Other times, there's no way I can live stream with it. So I've got to do an update with that because I want to give people a good measure of how it's been for the past year and a half, roughly. I'm definitely going to go for a wide connection next time. Not good for a streamer. There we go, give you that view. How we're doing? We're doing fine. The aircraft's... Ooh, I didn't refuel. 16%. I don't want to risk that, people. I'm just going to put more fuel in. Just... think of it that I didn't refuel at the last one and I should have. So a bit of a cheat, but it should be okay. Don't want to be crashing to earth. So there you go. Really looking forward to next week. Really looking forward to it. You have Virgin Media Fibre, ooh. How much is that per month, Neil? I mean, I'm paying 50 for this bloody... Anyway. Whatever. I really feel ripped off by them. Really, I'm not happy with Vodafone, generally. They sold me on it and not delivered. Oh, sometimes it does. I mean, sometimes you can download things faster than anything I've seen. I mean, you're talking really, really solid speeds. In the daytime, it's fine. Evening, when it's peak, it can be iffy. And there's something about the sim updating itself. Wait for the video I'll do on that. I'll link it in Discord when I've done it on my alt channel. All will become clearer. It's a case of, yep, can be blinding, can also be very crap. That's not bad with the TV package. So if it was by itself, Neil, 30, 40? It's got to be cheaper than what I'm paying now. I've got to look at that for my accounts actually, because I do have to pay accounts some tax on my YouTube earnings. I don't earn a lot. You can look it up online. I don't earn a lot, but I earn enough where I have to pay tax. £26 on EE's combining with BT, aren't they? I'm not keen on BT, Brendan, but might be the way we'll all have to go eventually. It popped into the Vision Jet, put you up 35,000 feet. We're a bit lower than that, Al. Where are you? Is it the Blind Alan? Are you in the moon? I don't see you. Sun is going down, but we should be okay. We're getting nice lighting. I've got to love the lighting in the sim. 180 nautical miles. Reminds me of the Concorde flight. This just the joy of flying with you. It's lovely. £26, not bad, Brendan. Any complaints about it, or is it good? £35 doable. I'm paying 50 now. You backed out, okay. 391, that's megabits, isn't it? 27, yeah, okay, it's faster than what I've got now. Upload. Getting about 10 upload. Yeah, no, that's actually quite good. 391 download is not bad. Blimey. Okay, maybe version. Maybe version. Look at that, shoes really trying to fly in sync there, lovely. Very nice shoe. Look at those textures. This is a Nordic update. I've got it in, I think I've got it in, yeah, I've got it installed. And we're flying along. Now at 31,000. Oh, there you are. Hello, Alan. We see you. Let's watch Alan descend. You should be in the ornithopter. You can descend quickly in that. Press the button. So Susie, you've watched the recent June movie, the Ornithopter. Does it feature in that, or is that in June 2 maybe? Comes out. He's coming down. Hugh's coming beside me, which is lovely, Hugh. sim can be fantastic when you can fly together like that. I mean, this is one thing that I like about the sim. You can clearly see each other. You can chat, and I mean, I'm chatting to you people at home at the moment, but if you're on live chat, you can chat along and just fly together. Go to the Discord if you haven't, because people are often doing it pretty much almost nightly at the moment. That's what I'm trying to encourage. Keep doing that, people. Flying together. I'm not discouraging that. Don't ever think I do, because that's what I want to happen. I want you to fly together more often. If I'm not there, it's because I'm doing something, or, you know, if I'm not working, I'm doing videos. It takes a good time, a chunk of my time to make videos often. Wow, people, that is really nice. There you go, screenshot time, people. Let's just save the last one. I like the last one actually, it's very nice. Save JPEG picture. I'll save it in there for the moment. Nordic 1. I'll come back into the sim. Let's just get a better angle. Get the mouse out of the way. Naughty mouse. There we go, that'll do. Save that. Paste. And Nordic 2. Save. As JPEG picture. Bear with me, people, I'm just saving a couple of screenshots here. No, not 12. Nordic 2. Thank you. There we go, done. What server are we on, Brendan? We're on East USA, my friend. 71 megabits. Not bad. That's EE. I like version speed. 391 is very nice. Michael, yeah, East USA. Oops, sorry. Hiccuping now. Well, they had 1.5 siders, guys. You have 2. Version 2, Susie, that's great. Which video is that, Susie? Losing a thread there a bit. Oh, look at that! Look at the formation here! Very nice, Neil. Just gonna watch that for a bit. I'm still a bit away from the runway. Tell you what, people, you entertain them. Neil and you. I'm gonna go to Lou. Okay, so what's happened? Were people pulling tongs at me or something? It's fine, everything seems okay. Let's just see what distance we've got. 157 nautical miles, no problems. Nice, relaxing flight. Relax and enjoy. Get a glass in your hands, people. That's what it's all about. You nearly burned up on my rear entry. Alan, you got down quick enough. Well done, that was brilliant. You're on your third beer. I'm on my second meal, but I've got an excuse for that. I won't be drinking next week, Navigraph and Dylan, if you're watching this, and other producers. When I do these streams, it's nice to have a drink with my people. My friends. Sorry, my friends. My people watching, I meant. Don't expect a perfect landing. What's it like to land? You're Neil, you're in the PC-12, aren't you? What's it like to land? This one's easy peasy. Susie, you're interested in this aircraft. If it comes, get it. It's about £30 I think it cost me, and no regrets on this one. You can just get down. If you see a runway late, it's easy. Probably the easiest aircraft I've found. Maybe the 182 is close to it, but this one's easier to get down in altitude. We've lost someone. Who have we lost? No, you're there. Friends, how you doing? You're there. What on earth are you in? Is that a helicopter? Is that Hugh there? Hugh's showing the way there, isn't he? It's brilliant. Okay, what's the land doing ahead of me there? Do we need to... I need to climb, people. I think... No, I'm not getting any flashing. What's the altitude of the runway? Click on the runway. GTNXI, look at this. Click on that. Gives you the info. It's 1,500 feet above sea level. I'm 3,000 feet, so I'm probably at the perfect altitude. Isn't that lovely? GTNXI is... as much as I love this aircraft, without the GTNXI, I don't know. It's half an aircraft. And the 182 for me. That GTNXI really makes it. Anyway. $264 sounds good. 25 sounds okay. 25. I'm getting around. Yeah, no, that's good. You're getting more than me. That's good, Susie. Yeah, it's double mine. £50 a bloody month for this crap. I don't know. Bit of a handful. Touchdown, it's okay, says Neil. Controlling it on the ground, okay. It's controlling it on the ground wise. Oh, is it a tail dragger? Oh yeah, the Vision Jet is brilliant. I mean, I've got to fly the Vision Jet more. I bought it for Rosen's video I did for Rosen, basically. When I used it a couple of times, but not used it much. But to be honest, you get an aircraft like this with the dials and everything works in this aircraft, and I've not figured it all out yet. Yeah, I just find this hard to beat. It's just my type of aircraft. That's why I like this. And the 146. As you know, I do like these aircrafts. Nice flying, my friend. And Brent, come and try and join us on my left, right-hand side. That'll be good. Get Hugh there. Bit of a pro now, Hugh. Let's show off. It's just a little skittish. Oh dear. Not good. Don't need skittish. I'm just going to see what Discord's up to. Dan's at it again. Are you here, Dan? Dan, we love your posts in Discord. Don't stop, my friend. You do inform us quite a lot. Yeah. Oh, okay. I'll catch up with that later. I won't mention it. Couple of new arrivals. It's good to see. They've probably seen my post about competitions. That's okay. Come and join us. Rev, lovely, that's better, yeah, Rev, well you're probably not here now, but it still looks good. Vanilla, that's vanilla. Vanilla, it looks good. Screenshot of the month. Don't forget people, we got screenshot of the month running to the end of February. 2 £20 prizes up for grabs. I've been giving people Amazon gifts, vouchers, and for those in other countries I've been sending them through PayPal, their £20 equivalent. I prefer to send vouchers, so keep that in mind. It just keeps my information secret. But they're up for grabs. Good entries so far, but we need more. I'm not satisfied with the screenshot of the month. We need more. That ground is looking too close and there's mountains ahead. There's no flashing. But my friends, I'm going to raise to 3,900 feet just as an ad hoc number. Increase my vertical speed by 1,000 feet per minute. And I'm raising to 3,900, 4,000, whatever you want to do there. Remember, the elevation of the runway we're landing at is 1,500, I believe. Get that information for you again with GT and XI. Beautiful, beautiful add-on. 1,509. There we go, we're raising to 3,900 and we're golden. Phew, you've disappeared. Where are you? Oh, that's a shame. Ah. I'll keep you there. Keep you there. Let's just catch up. Yeah, he was saying, yep. Got it for Rosen's flight, not used it. Yeah, the Vision Jet was, I mean, there's a reason why it's good. I just like the classic dials, basically. You've left ESNQ heading towards you. So you've left where we're heading for, okay? Who's below you? Let's get back in the sim, see what's going on. Oh, he's below me. Ah, Hugh, you mean? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Hugh, I've raised. Yeah. If you don't catch that, I'm raising to about 4,000 feet, my friend. You're gonna have trouble with terrain ahead. Michael, I think I see you. Are you in the TBM9? This is great, isn't it? Yeah. Hugh's raising now. That's fine. I can see you. There we go. Raise me up. Okie dokie. We're thundering along. Is it available, guys, on Orbx Central, these free airports pack? Well worth it. Oh, what's that? That is wonderful. Who's next to me? That must be... yeah, it's Alan. Lovely Alan. Do this next week during the live stream, but just be aware that the landings are not as forgiving. Definitely not as forgiving. You better practice for next week, guys. Don't show me up, please. No. I mean, I'm expecting chaos of the worst kind next week. CBM 930, brilliant. Can't see me, Hugh. Well, you were right next to me for most of the flight. You're now next to Bren's. Well, I can see you chaps. That's the important thing, I think. So there we go, let's just jump into the aircraft, let's see how far we've got to go. 125 nautical miles, we're guessing there 15 minutes, 20 minutes I reckon. Rough estimation. Oh, Neil's going there. Top of me there. Nice. Great, so I hope they don't break this with 2024, this aspect of it. Right. Oh, Rich, you there? You're most welcome. Rich, would you mind telling us where you what country you live in. I'm just curious. Don't say Australia. It's a poem. You want us to publish the poem? Fantastic, Rich. We love it. We both love it. Hey. Well done, Rich. So have I got a soundboard? No, I'm not in Discord. Never mind. I was going to give you a clap. There you go. Well done, Rich. It's good to see you, my friend. You've been with us for some time. I've seen comments from you from a year ago, so that's brilliant. That wasn't the reason. Your poem was just next level. Really good poem. That's why, people. That's why he won. In the UK. Rich, I'll come and buy you a pint, my friend. Oh, I didn't know, Rich. I thought you was from the US, to be honest. You're in the UK. That's brilliant. Right, that makes my day. Good. Hey, you're gonna love. So the Velocity 1 flight stick will be with you in days, Rick. I'll post it. Try and post it. I'm working Monday. I'll post it Tuesday. How's that? So maybe by Thursday. South Pole, yeah. Stop it, Neil. Yeah, no, congrats, Rich. You're more than welcome. Well done for entering in your poem. It's really good. We're both impressed. See, it was open to anybody, but Rich made the best entry, and that's what counts. I'll be doing another one, people, for the... no worries, Rich. I'll be doing another one for the... what? I've got 3... I can tell you this, yeah. I've got 3 Fusion DLAN head tracking kits. I think I'm going to give 1 or 2 away next week during the live stream. Maybe 2, maybe 1. I need to talk to DLAN about this. I've got the boss at DLAN. We're liaising together. If you're here, Thomas, great. I'll give 1 away next week at least. The other one I'll do a similar competition, so you just need to enter. Give us your reasons why you want to win it. Try and come up with something original like Rich did. Maybe not the exact same thing, but something original. And it could be yours. It's the whole point of these competitions. I won a competition a while ago. I'm still using the mouse somewhere. It's like one of those expensive mice, and it was on a computer MMO game. I used to play Dragon's Dogma, Dragon's something. I used to play years ago, and I just entered this competition, made a poem like Rich did. And I'm not saying poems are the best way, but I did an excellent poem apparently and won it. So I've done similar to you, Rich, in the past. Look at that, formation flying. Wow. So Rich, I'll post it in Discord, and I'll post this live stream in the YouTube community post I did, so people can see the winner and timestamp it. Yeah, that'll be brilliant. That's brilliant. Okay, how are we doing? 100 nautical miles, okay. Is it time for another cider? I think it is. Neil, take it away, my friend. Okie dokie. Picking a pokey. We are back. We've got Big Hugh ahead of us. We've got Michael there. Felty Cheese. Oh, those usernames are brilliant. Gotta love them. Don't want to feel your cheese, but very nice. Sing us a tune, Rich, yeah. Yeah, Rich, over to you. Yeah, Velocity 1 flight stick, Rich, you're going to love it. Highly recommended. You're going to love playing with those options and goodness me, 2 what do you call them, hat switches on it, LED display, buttons galore. Watch one of my overdrive videos on it. You can do so much with that flight stick, which is why I rate it above any other flight stick within that price range. Within the price range, remember that. It's brilliant. Can't fault it. Velocity 1 flight stick. Really can't. I mean, the only thing that does happen sometimes is the LEDs won't turn on, but maybe they fixed that with this revision. Who knows? But LEDs are LEDs. You don't need them. I don't have them on my Honeycomb XPC, and I love it. Okie dokie. How are we doing? Yeah, we're just flying along. Sun's slightly setting. Just nice, relaxing, chilling flights, my friends. Same can't be said for next week. You've got to pay attention to that flight we're doing next week. It's going to be fun. Stiffness, Alan, from my experience, stick aircraft are very stiff sticks. You don't want it too loose. The Huddison one, yeah, it's nice, you know, it's nice and loose, but it's just not realistic, my friend. It does give you the impression of, I think they've modded it on a stick aircraft. It gives you the impression of actually moving the stick to make it move. I like it personally. I understand some people don't. Yeah. Helicopters with a pair of rudder pedals, Rich, you are going to be in heaven if you've got a mounting option for them. Oh. Thrash metal band. I'm sure you can throw us a good tune, Rich. You get used. I like the stiffness of it. I prefer the stiffness of the Velocity ones, the Huddison one, to be honest. Huddison one is nice because of the meatiness of that unit. Still one of my favourite Huddison, the Huddison one. The flight stick is not a Huddison, but it's just similar. It's nice. It's just the range of options it allows you to do basically. And if you don't have rudder pedals, you've got good option there. It's got a good twist control to it. Very nice action on the twist control. Velocity 1 flight stick. On the twist axis, rather. Nice and meaty. Should be okay. We should beat the sun. 92.5 nautical miles. Let's zoom in a bit there. Yeah, no problem. It's nice, that, isn't it? GTN-XI. I keep saying that, but it is. I do like it. So this is it. I mean, look how long I've been streaming now. 2 hours? 2 hours, isn't it? Over. So this is a whole flight. If you buy that airport pack whenever it becomes available for you, it's just a good adventure. Good thing to do. I won't pop out and do drone cam on this airport because I've showed you that in my previous video, recent release. Yeah, but you've got more advanced stuff now, haven't you, Neil? Hello, helicopter terror. How you doing, my friend? What country are you from? Is that let me think, Brazil maybe? Bonjour, come down, Chile. Chile maybe? Sure. You got both turtle pedals, stand, yeah. Out on loan? Who have you loaned them to, Alan? Blimey, don't loan them out. That's good to hear, Neil. Brendan, rather. So your whole task is gathering dust thanks to me. What, you bought XPC or the Velocity 1 flight yoke or something? Oh, the Velocity 1 flight stick, Neil. I'm guessing. Still waiting for that flight deck. I'm eager to get hold of that flight deck and start discovering what that can do. Should be coming. Turtle Beach have said they're sending me one. If they don't, I'll let you know. But you know, Turtle Beach have been great to me, so I expect it at some point. Even if it's a week late, it's fine. Your friend next door, that's not too bad then. You visit them every day. Oh, now you're asking him, Rich. You're going to be here for a while he explains. Let me think, Neil. The H160. So Hugh's thundering ahead. No, you're not too far ahead, Hugh. I can see your aircraft form. So you're just a few miles ahead. Which is okay, my friend. Stay there. Hugh, don't feel you need to slow down. We're just all flying towards the same destination. You might need to go into heading mode slightly, just by a few degrees when you get closer. About 10 nautical miles out. We're 80 nautical miles where I am. Should be okay. Oh, flight stick, yoke, system, and now the pedals. Isn't it brilliant, Neil? That combination with helicopters, I mean, especially you with helicopters, that combination of flight stick and pedals, it's almost unbeatable, in my opinion. You mount it on a stand, the flight stick and rudder pedals, and you are away in helicopter heaven. And Neil, you're PC, so you would have Toby or Track IR, I imagine? You've told me before, but tell us again. That's brilliant, Alan. You got a friend next door who's into flight simming as well. That's brilliant. I need a wife like that. I'm not married, by the way. I could do with a friend or partner who likes that. Anyway, where are we? There we go. Tell him, Neil. H145 is what I'm interested in. So there we go. What's going on behind? Oh, Steve's there as well. Steve, what are you in? Have you come to terrorise us? Watch out. Watch out, Michael. And Alan is coming towards you. Neil, Brenz is chasing you now, it looks like. The menace is here. Oh, Steve, you're going to enjoy next week's flight. No doubt. Stand, it's a killer setup. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. You know that stand has its purposes, that Velocity 1 flight stand, if you've got the equipment with it. It's helicopter heaven, or, you know what, it depends how you have your equipment arranged, but it can be brilliant. Yeah, it would be better, Alan, yeah. or a couple of, you know, just take the top off and put it on type of thing. So take the top stand off and then you've got an alternative stand to put on. Could be made easier. You got Toby R-Track. Neil, you are in helicopter heaven, my friend. Yep. Friends in A320, what? Friends, what are you doing to us? It's got HA420 for me. But it's going along. Probably about the same speed there. Who are you terrorising now, Steve? Susie, tell him. Right, anyway. How are we doing? We are 68 nautical miles. Just need to come to my left when I get to about 10 nautical miles to line up with runway 3, I believe. Did I see runway 3 there? I did. Just be aware, once again, guys, landing on runway 3, elevation is 1,509 feet. If my GTNXI is telling me correctly. Or relaying that correctly to me. Oh, what am I flying over there? Ah, it's a river. Or lake. Or something which stops suddenly. Interesting. Ah. H jet, yeah, that's what I thought. So, well, I actually thought it was a helicopter, Brent, but I see H jet. Oh, I see. Yeah, it's showing you don't own the Honda jet, then, Neil, I expect. Code for what are the symbols there? Tree and something. No, that makes sense. Makes sense now. Bren's, now you've mentioned it. Okay, who's that guy ahead there? I guess he's not with us. This guy here. Hugh is just ahead there. So you can lead us in there, Hugh. How's the elevation here? I think we should be okay. We're coming towards flatland. Sorry if you heard a burp there, but it's a cider. It's quite fizzy. 61 nautical miles, 60 nautical miles just over to go. So we're absolutely fine. What are we thundering along at? We are doing about 220 knots. Nope, I can hear something. Oh, wow. Is that Steve terrorising me again? Well, it's better than Brian doing his jet shenanigans. Good thing is about next week's live stream, there's no way you're going to make it in a jet. If people use jets or airliners on that live stream, there's 2 runways which are as short as... maybe I'll avoid that one, but they're pretty short. So just be aware. Oh, Hugh, look at that. Just coming behind. And who's coming ahead there? It's like an elevator, isn't it? One goes behind, one comes ahead. That's brilliant, guys. I love that. Steve's flying in sync now. Very nice, my friend. Neil's time to fly in sync as well. Very nice. Nice countryside, isn't it? Have you got the Nordics update, chaps? Have you got the wood update for Nordics? It does look quite nice. Alan will be keeping an eye on you. I tend to land better when I've had a couple. Oh, typically. Neil flying in sync. We're getting there, guys. We're almost there. We're going to beat the sun, which is good. Let's see, local time. Does it show it in the aircraft? Is this my local time? 12:12 local time. No, is that my timer? I'm guessing that's my timer rather than. Where's the local time in this aircraft? Balls. Well, we'll see. Local time is now 13:13. 12:13 GMT. So yeah, we're going to beat that sun, no problem. Oh, hang on, what's that? That's like an A10. Like a tank killer behind me. It's not quite that, Steve. So Steve, you're in the B350. What is that? B350, which one's that? Beechcraft? Keep us there. Take time for chat to catch up. Yeah, a bit of liberty on my side there, Susie. But yeah, day and night landing. Oh, yeah, you're using the Xbox control on the bottle of wine down here. Oh, okay. Keep an eye on Alan, people. No pressure, Alan. Nice aircraft, Steve. Got little winglets on the side of it. Yeah, keep it in sync, which is good. Oh, Steve's practiced there, isn't he? Very practiced, very nice. Oh, what's that land doing ahead of me here? We'll just keep an eye on that. 3,900. The altitude of the runway is 1,509. Let me just press my B key in case. Yep. Wasn't correct. So the altitude's changed on me once again. It's worth pressing that B key. Just set your altitude correctly there, people. Getting back to 3,900 now. A bit of vertical speed up. There we go. 3,900 again. And we're golden. It's just altitude changes, isn't it? We must be passing sort of what do you call that? The line where altitude changes. Whatever it is. It's not the equator, is it? Oh, look at the light there. Isn't it nice? I've got to say, it has some nice touches to the sim. And this aircraft, especially when you look at it in different angles, it's beautiful. Whoa. Like flight porn. Ah. Beautiful aircraft. Yeah, anyway. Nice views from either side as well. And we were. Okay, let me just see where we are. We've got a toilet break. 39 nautical miles. I can wait for the toilet. 39 nautical miles or so. We're now we're about 5-10 minutes off. I guess in a full tank I could have made that flight on a full tank. Over 2 hours in the old TBM. It's a lot of land to cover. I didn't realise Sweden was so large. It was massive. You remember we're flying near to airliner speeds here. I mean, you know, maybe 50 nautical miles less, but still. Goes to show you how much land we're covering. Feels like we've travelled as well, doesn't it? Feel like we've travelled. Good adventure to try, guys. Again, those triple Swedish airports, not only fantastic to look at, but you get a good adventure with them. Go and get them when they become available. It's just a good adventure. Okay, what's going on? Al, we're going to be watching you. I'm going to try and get in before you. Okay, Road, are you with us? It looks like he's heading towards the same direction, so he might be. Rosen liked the Honda Jet as well. He liked the Vision Jet and Honda Jet. Runway 3, I believe. Let me just double check. Straight, should be straight ahead of us. Come down to my GTNXI. Beautiful system. Click on that. Click on runways. Runway 3, my friends. Oh, it's just so perfect, that system for live streaming and this type of thing. GTN XI or similar needs to come default as a GTN system for the sim. Full stop, it takes it to another level. 3, Susie. Don't say 13, you're gonna confuse them. Do we get Toblerone? Oh, I've not had a Toblerone for ages. Oh, Al. Land, you're making me want one. Should be released this year. Is that my lane? Should be released this year. Flight Sim 2024. Yeah, the weather effects it's okay, Susie. The weather effects I really want to see. You get another bottle of Blue Nun. There you go, Brands. You'll be happy with that. Yeah, the weather effects, tornadoes. I really want to see tornadoes in the sim and chasing weather. I mean, the chasing weather aspects is the most interesting firefighting. I like that. We're just above ground level here, aren't we? We're okay. I mean, we're 4,000 feet, 3,900, 1,500 feet with the elevation of the runway. Keep it in mind, people. Should be okay. What can go wrong? Michael, you're pretty low, but you should be okay elevation wise. Yeah, we'll be okay. What can go wrong? Just to give you that view. No, what am I doing? Pressed Alt and 1 there, 24 nautical miles, so we're closing. Alright, let's do that view now. Let's click on YouTube, see what's happening, okay? Four seasons, yeah, I mean, we kind of had that with Accu season, but not the weather effects, so it should be good. We'll see what it brings, Milane. See what it brings. Yeah, I just don't like gimmicks. I like just solid sims, so that's what I'm hoping for. You just cracked a bottle for good measure. Do you drink Blue Nun, Brendan? It just doesn't do anything for me. To be fair, I've not tried Blue Nun. I've never tried it, I don't think. It's a nice bottle. Nice looking bottle. So, what is it, 11% or something? Okay, sorry guys, I'm going to switch and change it because I just need to keep an eye on where I'm going. Where's my heading? Oh, the sunlight on this is deflecting a little bit. If I go into heading mode now, into heading mode, people, and I can't see because of the light there, but heading mode 350, I believe it's taking me towards. No, 337 heading mode, 337 degrees. Just looked at my multi-panel to see where it was. I'm just going to line up with runway 3 at ESNQ. Zoom in on the map there, so I just want to line up with runway 3. And that should help, so I'm just going to keep an eye on that. We should get lines emanating with the GTNXI does this. Did I show this in a video? I think I did. One of the live streams, but it gives you... I can show it in this one, in fact, if I zoom in a little bit more. That shows, yeah, you see those lines there? If I get onto that line, it means I'm on a perfect heading for that runway. So I can just head towards this line here. That is just wonderful. So many systems in place with that GTNXI. It's beautiful. As I get closer, I need to slow down. I'm going to bring my propeller in, put it full. That'll slow my aircraft down. Just be aware. Well, theoretically, it should slow me down, but it seems to just be speeding me up. Never mind. I'll bring my throttle down. I'm at 80%, 70% throttle just to get me slow. A couple of you guys are going to speed ahead here now. Maybe not. Heading towards this, look. Just heading towards that line and stay on it. I'm heading towards the runway. What a system, and it's based on the real Garmin trainer system. So that would happen in real life. It is the actual Garmin system software, so whatever you see going on here, and the guys are buzzing around me now thinking, what the flip is Huddison doing there? Don't worry. We should be okay. Okay, I'm just going to keep an eye there. Keep an eye on YouTube chat. Multitask, it's always good. What into game, Elaine? Oh, the seasons. You just work for a wine company. Ooh, didn't know that, Bronze. You and Mike both work for wine companies. I could be made here. Oh no! Alan, electric's gone out. Wow, really? Well, why's your electric gone out? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Alan. That's not good. So let me just line up with that line. Look at it. Look at it. Oh, the combination of that GTNXI and this aircraft is... It's a flight simmer's dream, my friends. This is 2024 for me. Flight Sim 2024. These technologies that are here already. It's brilliant. Ah, Alan, that's why your electric gone out. It's not gone out, has it? What? No, that's it. I'm too pissed to do this. I'm not letting people watch me, so I'm going off. If it has, Alan, that's not good. Don't worry about the course deviation line. I've just come away from the nav there. I'm lining up with this line now to line me up with this runway. That is just heaven. Follow me, chaps. I'm going to be on a perfect line for that runway. Trust me, I'm a flight simmer. Now, I do want to bring down that speed. How far am I away? It's saying 5 nautical miles away from that runway. Speed comes down. I'm bringing my throttle down to 40% on the TBM 850 just to get that speed down. It takes a moment to react, but it should come down. Get it to around here. It's gear down speed, and then we should get to flap speed from there. So effectively about 160 to 140 knots for the TBM, it should be fine. It's a faster aircraft than something like the 182. I believe even there 160 knots is fine for the TBM from memory from reading the manual, which I should do more often. I've crossed the line. I'm just going to change my heading mode to about 30 degrees now. Don't worry, I can compensate for that. Gear comes down. Ooh, TBM. Are you as much as impressed with this aircraft as I am? It's just beautiful. I need to get that down to flaps 1 status there, because the runway is just here and I can't miss that. And even in an emergency, it just happens with this aircraft. Bring that throttle down a little bit further, put another stage of flaps in. It's just so beautiful to land. Look at it, it just floats and just lands. Look at the speed come down when it reacts. Yeah, you do need to get this, people. If you haven't got this TBM, there's a reason why it's good and accurate and all that good malarkey. Oh, shut up about sync rate. There's snow on the runway, but it's just about visible. Oh, shush. That's actual Microsoft Flight Sim warnings. It will stop when I start to even up. Okay, let's just bring that throttle up a little bit, as otherwise I'm going to be stalling just to get on the runway. There's the minimums warning. And we can bring the throttle down. As look how easy this aircraft is to land, even late. Should I bring it on next week's live stream? I mean, the 182 is probably more preferable for that flight. Shadow underneath me. Oh, butter again. Let's clear the runway for you chaps. I'm just getting off quickly so you can land. Love it. Okay, let's just pull out while that stops. Neil, you made it down okay. Well done, my friend. Hope you've got live weather. You've seen what I saw there, just snow. So Nigel, good to see you. I didn't know you were with us, but good to see you. Steve, go on, my friend. Butter it. Can we see more? I don't want to jump into John's camera. I can see you from here, it's fine. Oh yeah, he's buttered it. It's fine. Brens, how many blue nuns have you had? You are down and you're down. Smooth. Are you gonna stop? Yep, you're gonna stop. Good. And last person, Hugh, we've got to watch you. You're with us for most of the flight there. Look at the markings on this runway. Look at it, even the snow, you can see those markings on that runway, it's beautiful. And there you go, that's the actual airport. I won't show you that in drone cam, I showed you the others, you know what it's like. Look at my recent upload on my normal YouTube videos for the triple Swedish airport pack, and try this if you have it. It's a lovely flight. Just had a few hours of fun there, haven't we? Phew, look at that! There you go. Prize goes to Hugh there for buttering the landing. Oh, what was I saying? Hugh, what's happened? Okay, my friends, thanks for joining us. It's been a laugh. Well done to Rich Avery for winning the Velocity 1 flight stick. Tune in next weekend, 24th of February. Massive live stream. Okay, we got Michael landing, in fact. Massive live stream next Saturday. We're going to have developers join us. Navigraph, DLAN Engineering. I've got a feeling we've got one other developer, big developer joining us, but I can't confirm that until they confirm it. It's going to be big, whichever way you look at it. The landings are going to be chaotic. It's not devised by me, it's devised by Navigraph, and they're being pretty wicked with it. You'll see. Michael, butter it. Now, Hugh looks smooth. You're looking relatively smooth. It's difficult to see from this viewpoint. You're just floating above the runway. You are... Oh, nice, Michael. Yep. Well done. You done it. Okay, thanks, chaps, for joining me, and I'll see you soon.
Thank you.